I completed Barry's Hell Week, which is 7 sessions in 7 days at Barry's bootcamp. I'm going to finish this video back here talking about an overview and some results from my watch and also the body scan scales that I've got on my gym. But until then, let's go to day 1 of Barry's Hell Week. Me and Cassian here have decided to do Hell Week this week, haven't we, Cassian? Oh no, you're not doing it? Oh no, Cassian's not doing it. It's just me doing Hell Week at Barry's. I start tomorrow. My first one's 6 o'clock. I've planned out my week meticulously. I've wanted to do this for ages. So Barry's do a Hell Week where they do 7 days or 10 days within 14 days. So I'm glad this is the 7-day one. It feels just a little bit more manageable, even though the 10-day one, obviously you would get a few rests in between. Basically, you go every single day at a slightly discounted rate for a week, or as I said, 10 days within the 14 days. So this is a week one, and it's usually on a month that has 5 weeks, I've heard. So this one's technically November because it starts tomorrow, the 25th of November, but it finishes in December. So I think that's why they're doing it, just so it doesn't get too close to Christmas. I've wanted to do this for ages. I've been doing Barry's classes kind of on and off through the year alongside running and gym stuff that I do myself. So I've kind of just been going sporadically, or like if I want to like focus on it for a couple of weeks, because I do like when I'm busy, it's a great workout that I can do within an hour and bash it out, and I feel great after it. So I've wanted to do this for a while. I know it's going to be a challenge because sometimes if I go like 2 or 3 days in a week, it feels like a lot. Like a couple of times, about 4 times. I do other stuff as well, but it just felt like a lot. So no, I'm prepared that this is going to be a lot. My first one tomorrow is 6 o'clock, and then I'm doing it sort of sporadically through the week. I'm making it go later and later, just so there's a bit more recovery time. The first one is arms and abs. I start tomorrow. I'm doing it at 6 a.m. The reason is because tomorrow I've got a really busy day, so it's the only time I could do with this instructor, who I really like for arms. Because I loved some of the other instructors, but this one particularly really focuses on the biceps, and your arms. Whereas the others sort of like, I don't feel it as much because there's less of a focus on it. It just feels less, the area of the muscle group feels less focused. So I'm packed, but I've got my stuff ready for the morning because I'm going to be up very early. I'm just feel really ready. So I hope I sleep well because I'm feeling like motivated. I'm just going to a Barry's class. I'm like, let's not be dramatic here, John. I'm literally going to a single class tomorrow. But I'm feeling really excited to do this challenge, really motivated. I'll let you know how I get on. Barry's week. Let's go. I'm up. I'm ready. It was nice having everything just set, ready for the morning, because it meant I could just grab my clothes, grab my water bottle, got my watch, fed the cats, and I'm now on my way. I think the thing with mornings is actually waking up is really hard, but as soon as you're up, it's nice. Like you feel like you've beaten the world. It's just that initial wake up. Day 1 done. I really liked the class today. I like that within the hour and afterwards I can know I'm going to get a good workout every time. I've never had a bad workout at Barry's. You always get you good weight training. You're always going to get burn them calories, nice shower afterwards. Sometimes I get my shake, which obviously you've got to pay more for. So in that respect, that's my favourite part about Barry's. I just know that within the hour I can just get a really great workout every time. And sometimes when I don't want to plan my workout or really think about it, I can just go in and it's sorted for me, which I like. Yeah, today felt good. I feel like I'm going in, after I've done that now, I feel more ready for the whole week. I'm kind of going to have one day where I really go for it, and then one day maybe where I go the beginner, because you've got beginner, intermediate and advanced speeds on the treadmill, and then weights, you can just sort of pick whatever weight you want. They'll say medium weight, heavy weight, lightweight. So today I feel like I went for it today, which feels good. It's good to start the week, and I don't think I've fatigued myself extremely. So tomorrow might maybe just like a slightly less of a go for it, and then might alternate it like that, or just or maybe just wait until I'm like ready to drop and I'm like, my legs are like, I cannot do this anymore, to then go down to the beginners. But I don't know, we'll see. But I feel good. Day one was good. If you don't know as well for Barry's, I just realised I probably not even said, it kind of differentiates where you're on the treadmill and when you're on the floor. So floor is when you're doing weight. So some instructors do it like 15, 15, 15, 15. So you do like 2 floor, 2 treadmill sessions. Whereas today it was like 4 sessions, which I really liked because I feel like the hour just goes so much quicker. Like I feel like I blinked and it was like we were doing the finisher, because you're doing like 10 minutes on the tread, 10 minutes on the floor, and then it was like 5 minutes on the tread, 5 minutes on the floor, 5 minutes, 5 minutes, and then there's like a finisher. Like, so because we were back and forth so much, I just feel like it's a bit more dynamic and a bit more different, keeps it interesting, rather than doing sort of the same sort of 15, 15, 15, 15. So yeah, feeling really good for day one. Let's see how day 2 goes. Day 2, I changed it from the morning to the afternoon just because life got crazy busy today. With Barry's, you have to change it 12 hours in advance or you get like a penalty, and obviously it's expensive, so I'm not losing any credits from Barry's. So I did it, I cancelled it last night just because I had an inkling that I might have to move it. And then usually in the daytime there's loads of slots, so I was like, I'll go to the 4 o'clock one and then I'll have done all my stuff by then. My upper body feels tight today, which I feel good, I feel strong, but so today is lower body, so that means that it evens out quite nicely. So I'm really motivated, I'm feeling ready. I've got a little bit of a cold, as you can tell with my nose, so I'm hoping that maybe running a bit will just clear it. Day 2. Day 2 done. I didn't bring my phone today, so in the room. Hello. So I didn't take my phone in today, so I've just sort of left and didn't take any video in there, so sorry. I feel on top of the world. I feel so good. I feel like bash. Day 2 done. I like feel so motivated. So the instructor today was a little bit easier, just like I thought, like little bit. Like for example, you walk in between the running sets instead of keep like doing a jog, and everything's maybe just like a 0.5 or 1 kilometer lower. I mean like a Barry's Head vibe. So yeah, on that respect, like I just felt unstoppable. I felt so good. I thought it was going to be harder. Like it was hard, but I didn't stop. Like I didn't feel sick. I didn't feel, that's my worst when I get, because you know I've got hiatus hernia if you follow this channel. Like sometimes I get a little bit queasy, like especially if I'm doing too much ab work, but I didn't. I just felt I've been eating a little bit, being a bit more mindful over my food over the last few days as well. So this one was 4 sets, so it was 2 on the treadmill, 2 on the floor, and it was like 4 sets in total. Oh, that's really red. Like I'm in like an urgent, like a stressful place. Ah, he's stressed. This just came to mind. You know, there's some really, I met like guys who've just, and girls, people who just work so hard on their bodies and they look amazing. Like you can tell they just go to the gym and they're really mindful of what they eat. Maybe because some people, you know, one of the people are just like, I don't really go to the gym and I eat what I want, but yeah, I look incredible. But what is incredible? Open to interpretation. But anyway, like these guys particular I was looking at who just was so like so beautiful and just looked amazing, but they was really struggling with the cardio, and it just made me think, just because someone's got this chiseled body doesn't necessarily mean that they're, you know, they're maybe more weightlifting fit, but maybe their cardiovascular isn't as strong. So like it just made me think about how you know, exterior isn't everything, and it might not give a complete indication of where someone's fitness is at, which made me feel a bit motivated as well. But it was great. Got a good sweat on. It was lower body, so I feel like I get my lower body a nice workout while my upper body's kind of recovered for tomorrow. Day 3 tomorrow, feeling good. Yeah, I'm really glad I did this actually, this little challenge. Like, I feel like I'm making it sound much more dramatic than it is. Like I'm just going to Barry's like once a day for 7 days. I'm like, this is like an amazing journey, but I feel good and I feel really motivated and proud of myself. So day 3 tomorrow, 5 days to go, easy. this is where it cuts to like me on day 5, like I can't do it anymore, I quit. Let's manifest that doesn't happen. Day 3, as much recovery since last time, but that's okay because the next one tomorrow I'm doing at like 6 in the evening, so I've got quite a long time now. I'm really tired today, so I'm trying to find the energy to get going for day 3, but I'm not fatigued really. My upper body's recovered a little bit, and today's chest, and my chest feels confined because we've not done any of that yet, but yeah, a little bit more tired today, so we'll see how today goes. I am an athlete. I'm gonna smash this. I'm like so energetic, even though I'm so tired and I've got a blocked nose, but no, this is gonna be full energy, 100%, John. Why is my nose so blocked? I thought it was gonna go either way because I was like, I'm really tired today, so it could go either way, but actually it was fine. Like, I felt really strong. It was more of like a back focus than chest, or more of like a general upper. I kind of wanted a bit more chest stuff, but it was great. The instructor was great. She told me a bit about my form because apparently I was doing snatches wrong, like I wasn't bending my legs enough. So I was like, oh great, this is just what I need. Like, I like it when they like correct your form because I don't always know if I'm doing it right. And then yeah, it was great. It was 3 8-minute, well, it should be 10-minute really, is it, if I've got the maths right, but it was 3 8 to 10 minute like sessions, so 3 times on the tread, 3 times on the floor, which was nice. Yeah, felt really strong, got through it all, was able to keep up with everything, so feeling good actually. I didn't have time to shower today in the nice Barry showers because I've got a busy day, so I'm heading home to shower at home instead. Day 4 today. Stuck in a little bit of traffic, so I'm hoping that I'm not going to be late for today's one, but day 4, halfway mark after today, so that, oh, my hair is crazy, my god. I've had quite a bit of a rest because it was yesterday in the morning and now it's like 6 o'clock I'm going, so feeling good. After today, 3 more to go, and today's arse and abs. And I always feel like it's just a little bit more, because it's a bit more focused, it's a little bit more easy. Not easier, none of them are easy, but because of the focus, it's a little bit more easier. But yeah, feeling good. Day 4, halfway mark, and I've got a bit of a cold, so I feel like I'm kind of like ploughing through the cold. But you know, I've not felt like, oh, I've got to go to another Barry's. Like, I'm still quite motivated. Day 4 of Hell Week. That was the hardest one. I feel so proud of myself. I was able to keep up with everything. It was ass and abs, and my ass was like on fire at the end. That's what I wanted. I was like, yes, this feels good. And I'm past the halfway point. 3 more to go. I feel like, yes, love it. Having a really good time. Really glad I did it. And I feel like I'm proud of like what I'm doing now that I might not have been able to do like a year ago. Oh my god, I'm so excited to get my haircut tomorrow. Day 5, I finished a few hours ago. Went well. But this evening, what's going on? But I've just got no energy. Like, at all. Just suddenly I'm so tired. I don't know if it's like, I've got my little Lumi on because I've not used it for the last few days, which I did a video about if you're interested. But I'm just really low energy. I don't know if it's because I'm obviously exercising more than usual, so burning more calories. So I had like a nutritious dinner, and a little sweet treat to cheer me up. 2 more days to go. Yeah. I feel like this is the point where I'm kind of like getting a little bit like, oh, another Barry's. You know what I mean? Like 2 more to go. Today it went well. It was a good workout. It was like 4-4 again, so 2 on the treadmill, two sessions, like 15-minute sessions on the floor, a bit more walking, which was nice, a bit more, I was able to do everything, I felt strong, but I think it's just hit me that maybe I need an early night and just like some recovery and some rest. Yeah, day 6 tomorrow. Do you know what I've realised? I was wearing the same jumper, I think, every single day I've been to Paris this week. Day 6, this is the first day my body is hurting. I was in such a bad mood last night for no reason, but I think it was just, I don't know, I was a bit more tired than usual. Maybe, obviously, I couldn't work out if it was Barry's. I get a little bit of a SAD sometimes. Like, I wasn't sure what it was. So I was just in excuse me, I was in an incredibly bad mood. Had a really long sleep. Today Sparrows is 12:30. I slept until from 12 until like 11. So that was really nice. And then I've just woke up, did a little bit of meditating, stretching, had some quick fuel, had a little wash, and now I'm ready to go for day 6. Feeling more motivated than I did last night or this morning. 2 more days, easy. I'm gonna still take it a little bit easier today, just because I know that my body feels a little bit like ugh, and I don't want to overdo it. I feel like what I'm doing it now at this point by day 6 is enough. But I'm proud of myself for getting this far. So yeah, I've showed up for myself and I'm ready to go in my same jumper again, in the car again. I felt so good after that. I went in with low motivation, the lowest of the week. My body was hurting, but it turned out to be, I think, my second, maybe even my favourite class. I just felt so good. I really went for it. I don't know where the energy came from, but it just came, and I was like, I was going for it. It was more upper body, and I think it's more my lower body that was fatigued anyway, because it was a full body upper focus today. So yeah, I just felt so strong, so good. One more I think now I know one more to go. I'm like, let's smash bash this out. I'm super proud of myself for completing the 7 days. I think it's something that a year ago I probably wouldn't have been able to do. And I think just from, running a lot more and going to the gym a lot more, and Barry's itself, I've been doing sessions sporadically through the year. I feel really proud that I've been able to do this. I wasn't even sure at the start of the week if I was going to be able to. In my head I was like, oh, maybe if I miss a day or do a double floor day. But I'm really proud of myself for going for it every single day. I think up until the last day, I was doing everything really, I think, the standard that I usually would, which surprised me. I thought I'd have to do some days like the beginner runs, for example, on the treadmills, but I didn't do the beginner runs until the last day. So I was proud of myself for that. Also wearing this jumper in solidarity for me wearing it nearly every single day while I did this Barry's blog. Yeah, overall, according to my fitness app, generally as expected, burning kind of like between 800 and 1,000 calories per workout if I'm looking at it from the week. If I compared that to a workout that I did today at the gym, which is like a strength and conditioning class, which is 45 minutes long, dramatically different. A lot more calories burn, a lot more intensity, heart rate a lot higher, going peaking at 180. It says the average heart rate, I think, for nearly every single day is about 150. So I think that's sort of like the medium sort of heart rate, just like in the middle, but peaking up at 180, even 190, I think, at some points, when I was really pushing myself. So yeah, I feel great. I feel like I'm really happy that I did it. And obviously it's a week, so I'm not going to see any dramatic change in my body after just 1 week. But I did feel more toned by the end of the week. I felt really strong. I still feel really strong. The day after, I had a rest day, obviously, because I don't know how, if it's probably a good idea to do that intense, 7 days of intense working out without having a rest day or a yoga day or whatever, which I normally do split my week up between cardio, strength, yoga, split it up a little bit. But I had a rest day on Monday, deserved, and I kind of had all this energy, which was really unexpected. I was kind of jumping around a little bit. I think it's because I was so prepared to do, my body was maybe starting to form a habit of doing this intense workout every day. So my body was like, what do I do with all this energy? It's now Wednesday. I finished on Sunday, and I did a workout today at the gym, strength and conditioning, for 45 minutes, and it felt like a breeze, in comparison. So that was this is good. I can tell my cardiovascular's improved there. And yesterday I did a 5k run. I was going to run a bit longer, but I was my legs have been running a lot recently, so I'll just sort of ease back into it after the week. I did weigh myself on Body Tracks. I'm not a big fan of weighing anyway, just because I feel for me it's just how I feel in my body, and I don't want to stress too much about numbers and stuff, but I think it's better to be aware of what's going on than not. And I actually apparently I've gained some weight from Barry's Hell Week, which is baffling to me because there was only one day when I ate, I think, substantially more than I would usually eat. And generally I was eating protein and eating, chicken and rice and veg for most of the week. So it was only maybe just a couple of days when I was like needing the carbs and the sugar. So I was quite surprised by that. It does say obviously that some of it's muscle as well. So I don't know how reliable the body scan thing is at my gym. I might do it again at the end of the week. Maybe it's just like a little bit of, I don't know, maybe it's someone who's more into fitness can tell me. I don't really know. But I was kind of expecting at least maybe like a little drop or something. But, here we are. I'm really glad I did it, really enjoyed it, worth the price. I think, it's quite expensive. It's not, I don't think so what I do is I do Barry's sporadically. I'll just buy a pack of 10 now and again. There's a sale on at the moment. Barry's doesn't sponsor me, but there's like a sale on to start the year, so I'll probably buy some for the start of the year, like a 10 pack, because it's in packs, you buy it. And then because I've got a gym membership, it's just nice to sort of sporadically do them. Some weeks I'll do a few. There's some particular classes that I try to do every week, which I like. But it's not a commitment in that sense, because I've still got the gym. I can still go for a run if I'm not financially able to do Barry's or whatever. So I like that. But it was nice to do the challenge of the week. Nice to know that I could do it. Nice to tick it off my list. I felt great after the week, I felt really strong. I felt proud of myself. My body felt great. I felt like it was an achievement. I felt like it got me into a really good habit. I feel like my cardiovascular's slightly improved from the week, as well. As the week went on, I felt just, like I just said, I just did a workout that normally would be difficult, but it just felt like a breeze because I'm so used to these 1 hour boot camps now at Barry's. I actually think as well I would probably do this workout again. I would probably do the Barry's bootcamp again, maybe next time they do it. I'm already kind of excited to do that again. I don't know how good it is for my body. Maybe if someone fitness related is watching this, comment below and tell me, if maybe it's not a super good idea to be doing it so often without extended periods of recovery. I know when these people do these long run a day challenges, half marathon a day challenges for a month and stuff, I see people commenting yeah, great, but not the best for your legs or your knees or whatever. But I guess it's open to interpretation. I'm sweating with this with this jumper on in my house. But yeah, I'm proud of myself. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the mixture of I think what was successful for me was mixing up the instructors, mixing up the times I was doing it. I started at the beginning of the day and then ended sort of doing them more in the evening. So I had that longer period of recovery a couple of times. So it wasn't just the same time every day. And going into it just committed and just knowing that I really want to smash this and do it. Knowing that I can do it now, I feel like maybe next time I'll even go for it even more. I was really treating myself last week and I got a shake every single day. And I do notice, I don't know what actually is, I probably should look this up. What is the protein percentage in these Barry shakes? If you know them, let me know. Because I think I've seen the American one, but I think it's a different company who makes the UK shakes. But I treat myself to a shake every day because I've noticed I recover really a lot quicker than when I don't have a shake, and then it takes me maybe an hour to get home and cook my dinner and whatever it is, or refuel. Whereas if I'm just straight away having the shower, coming out, having my shake, I was able to recover a little bit more. If you're thinking of doing Barry's Hell Week, try Barry's. If you're not familiar with Barry's, do a few Barry sessions first, just to sort of ease yourself into it a little bit first, and sort of see what it's all about. I don't think I would have jumped into Hell Week even maybe until a few months ago. So definitely, I think ease yourself in a little bit first, see how difficult it is. But if you're feeling like you want a challenge, just go for it. Worst case, you just have to go a bit slower, or you have to go lighter on the weights. So I apparently get a little pin. I don't really know what that is, but I get a little pin. I need to go and get it if I go to Barry's this week. And you get some stars to the academy thing, which I don't really think is that useful or good. I think you get a little bit off the shakes if you're on the level that I'm on now. But I think if I got on the level after the one that I'm on now, I think the only difference is you can cancel 3 sessions and not get penalised, because normally with Barry's, you have 12 hours to cancel it, or you lose your thing unless you phone up and maybe move it around or move it to a different time, which I did last week. But I kind of like that commitment. You know, with my gym, sometimes it's like, oh, I'll just leave it or whatever. But like, you paid for this, so it's almost like you paid for this, and I don't want to lose that credit. So I'm always going to send an email or always going to show up to do it. So I quite like that from Barry's. To summarise, I feel really good after Barry's Hell Week. It was great. This is not sponsored in any way. I feel good. I liked the mixture and I liked the challenge. Yeah, it's a little bit expensive, but for me, I quite like that I can do. And I feel like every time I've been, apart from maybe once, I've always had a guaranteed great workout and came out feeling really energized. Whereas sometimes, you know, you can never have a bad workout, as I say, but sometimes, you know, I'll do a gym workout or whatever, do a workout by myself or go to a gym class, and it can be a little bit hit and miss sometimes, can't it? Whereas I feel like I'm always guaranteed to get my cardio in and to get my strength in, to get a little bit of strength in. The only thing about Barry's as well, I said that was the last thought, but something's just come to mind, is apart from a couple of days where I think some of the coaches really focus on the muscles and they focus on, like, for example, the biceps on Monday. I really like one of the coaches who focuses on one particular, like, action for a while and one particular weight for a bit, and then like we focus on different muscle groups. I like that, but I think generally at Barry's it isn't that. It's very fast paced, and I think sometimes my form on weights hasn't been 100%. But yeah, there's been a few different weights where there's been a few different exercises on the floor where, because it's so fast paced and there's only a very quick demonstration, where I've not really got the form of it, and because it's like I've not been sure if I've been doing it right. Whereas obviously if I go to the gym and I'm doing an arm workout, I feel great, as in like I can feel their muscle groups strengthening, whereas I don't always feel that at Barry's. But I don't go there for that. I go there for just a general like pump up and like just a general feeling good. And yeah, I do like the ones where there is that bit of a focus, like on the arms and abs day, I always feel it on my biceps, and my biceps always feel really good after it. And the arse and abs day, there's a few coaches where they really focus, and then it just feels great afterwards and really strong. Whereas some, it's more just like a general, you know, boost, but it doesn't feel like I've targeted the muscle. I feel like I've waffled a little bit on that. I said I was finishing and then I've just waffled for a little bit, but I'm probably never going to do a video talking about Barry's ever again, so might as well just chuck it all in there for the whole week. To summarise, I'm proud of myself. I enjoyed it. I would do it again. I'm going to keep doing Barry's classes sporadically. There's one in Manchester, Liverpool and London, and if you want to try one out, I think they do like a £9 beginner's class, so give it a go. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. I do videos on Tuesday and Thursdays on how to make life a little bit easier. Although I'm debating going down to one video a week because my algorithm's not been the best recently. Well, let me know if you've got any advice, any YouTubers out there. Should I do 2 videos or 1 a week? I don't know.